Hello guys, welcome to another video. It's been a while since I last uploaded. I'm saying a while, it's been like 6 months. But this is a video I don't want to miss on my Prem Predictions. I'm doing it this year. Last year I did it like I think 2 games in, which was a bit stupid. This year I'm gonna do it like before this starts. Maybe it will be uploaded after the Leicester Arsenal game, but I promise you guys I'm doing it before it. So a lot of the transfers can change and a lot of things can happen, but this is based off of the current transfers. So like, for example, my Liverpool prediction may change a lot if they lose Coutinho, but right now they didn't, so I'm predict where they're going. Okay, so we can start rock bottom. I think Brighton and Hove Albion, because they're just not good enough for the Prem. It's like normally it's easy to predict the teams that are going up to go straight back down, and this year they're seeing difference, especially with two new players going. Two new players. What am I saying? Especially with two new teams that have gone into Brighton. There's like really no one they have. So I'm going to say Brighton rock bottom. Unless they've made a couple of good signings with the names of Gross from English Stats, but I don't really rate him that much. Maybe you can say, look, I'm seeing the transfers. You really can't say any good name there. So I think they're not good enough for the Prem. I think they're going to go straight back down. Okay, so I'm back. I just had to go for 1 second. So, yeah, as I said, Brighton just aren't good enough for the Prem. So, I'm going to put them at last. If you don't know how this works, I'm going to put from left to... Actually, let me change the formation just to make it a bit more simple. I think I need to go to a 4-2-2 with the left mid. Yeah, 4-4-2 would work a lot more. So, yeah, so it works from the left to the right. All the positions, and as we go higher, the higher position, you get it. Left back is last, left centre back is like 19th. You get it. We're gonna do the bottom half, then we're gonna do the top half. So as I said, Brighton, and then above Brighton or another team that just got up. I'm gonna predict Huddersfield. Like the same reasons, Huddersfield just aren't good enough for the Prem. I see them more likely to avoid relegation than Brighton, but I still don't think they're good enough for. I don't think they're good enough for Premier League football. They've got some nice signings. Unlike Brighton, they may have gone nice signings, but I rate Huddersfield's signings a lot more. Aaron Moy from Man City for 8 million. We also have Danny Williams for a free. Some decent signings, but I don't see them competing. So this is a hard position to predict because I don't already have my predictions planned. I'm predicting while I go. So I have a little concept predictions here, but they're not really my prediction. I made a lot of tweaks here and there. But I think I'm going... all the clubs are too good to go down like from here. But I think I'm going with Burnley. So Burnley, I rate them very highly. They may do a lot better. A lot like Bournemouth, I think 2 seasons ago. They surprised us all, but I don't think Burnley are going to do that. We're going to put one of their most important players. But, yeah, I don't think they can do that. I think it's just hard to predict. But I'm going Burnley in 18th. Let's check their signings. So, Burnley, I don't know, but I don't see them doing better than 18th. Like, the other clubs are just better than them. Like, I don't know. So, Burnley, they had some decent moves. Charlie Taylor, I think this is the Welsh left back. They've also got Walters from Stoke, Jack Cork, and Bardsley. Not bad, but their business has been slow. They need to up the transfer window. Other than Taylor, I don't see any good signing there. Yeah, I'm not sure Taylor's a good signing by himself, but he can do good, especially with them selling. They released a lot of players, like Joe Bolton, but I don't think they can get a lot of money from that. John Flanagan didn't do anything with them last season. Michael Keane, they lost. That's a very big loss to Everton, I think. Yeah, it is Everton. Michael Keane, and yeah, that's why I think they're gonna finish 18th. Slow business and sold arguably their best player. So, at 17th, who shall I pick? At 17th, I'm going Swansea. At first, I was like, Swansea are probably gonna get relegated. But I like the signing. I rate Tammy Abraham a lot, and I think he's gonna do wonders with Swansea this season. So I think that's why they're not gonna get relegated, because last season they had a problem with strikers. Really, after selling most of their strikers, it is hard to come back from that. Their managers just I don't like him, and he sold most of their strikers. But I like the signing of Tammy Abraham, and he's a good striker. He may get 10 plus goals if he gets the good support. But yeah, I think they're gonna finish in the 17th spot, just missing out on relegation, which is a good thing. So in 16th position is gonna be, I think it's gonna be, Watford. Yes, I like their signings. Got Gray from Burnley. He's an OP FIFA player, but I think they're not good enough. They could well surprise us. They could surprise us, but I don't think they will do that. Got a new manager, Marco Silva. I think he's a great manager, but I don't rate him that highly. But I don't think he's a bad manager. He can do good. But I think they're gonna be in 16th, or was it 17th? Wait, and good. I think Deeney and can bank some goals. Or he really sounds stupid, but was Deeney or the other striker that transferred to China? Never mind. But nevertheless, I still think they will finish in 15th. Or was it 16th? 16th. So in 15th is Crystal Palace. I like the signing of Tammy Abraham. Oh my god. Now I like the signing of their new manager, Frank de Boer. But I think at first I thought they would get relegated. But after that signing, I think they're going to do really, really good. I think he's a great manager, better than Alan Pardew, and they had to go through a lot, and I think Big Fat Sam would have done a lot better, but they go Frank de Boer, and they've also got a lot of good new signings in Loftus-Cheek on loan from Chelsea. They also got Riedewald for an undisclosed fee, and Fusa Mensah also on loan from Man United, which there's a lot of quality players. So I think they're going to do good and survive the relegation zone really, really easily, comfortably. They sold their keeper in the name of Mandanda, but I don't think he was their main keeper. I don't watch Crystal Palace games, but I don't think he's their main keeper. And yeah, I'm predicting them in 15th. So in 14th, I'm gonna go with I know a lot of you guys are going to disagree, but I'm going to go with Stoke City. Stoke City with quality players like Shaqiri. Well, I think Shaqiri deserves a bigger club. And yeah, he's a great player at Bayern. I don't think he did bad there. I don't know why people call him a reject or flop, but I don't think he did bad there. They also signed Fletcher from West Brom and Kurt Zuma on loan from Chelsea, one of the more notable signings, and Choupo-Moting from Schalke. They love signings. Choupo-Moting, two strikers. I think they can do good and survive, and I'm gonna go with Watford. So, above Watford, above Stoke is in 13th position. I'm going. I highly rate Newcastle, and I think they can finish from. Most of you won't believe me, but I think they can finish to 8th, maybe even. Yeah, I think they can exceed our expectation a lot, but I don't see it happening that much, and I'm gonna say Newcastle 13th is just good for them, and I'm sure they'll be happy with the quality manager Benitez. He did bad with the Real Madrid, but now getting back on track, and everyone forgets he won the Champions League, I think, with Liverpool, and the Europa League with Chelsea, and I think they're gonna finish they avoid relegation by a lot at 13th position. So 12th position is a hard one to predict. From now on, we're getting to the big boys. But I'm going for 12th. I'm going West Brom. Exceeded their expectations last season by a mile, but I think they're gonna repeat that. But just two positions lower. I like the signing of Jay Rodriguez. Yes, lost Fletcher, but I don't think he's that big of a loss for them. And they still haven't really signed anyone, but sign of Jay Rodriguez, and I think they're gonna finish. In 12th position. So 11th. Now we're most of the clubs here are massively right, but in 11th I think it's gonna be Southampton. Southampton have been, if they lose Van Dijk to Liverpool, that'll be a big loss. But I think they have the money; they can invest the money in many other players. So yes, but they're losing most of their players. Well, they have got a solid youth academy, so every season, yes, they lose loads of players, but they come back strong. Last season to me was not so good for them, but I think it wasn't bad. They signed Lemina from Juventus. I think is he that youngster that... Yeah, I think he's the youngest youngster to get subbed in the Champions League. And they haven't really done business in the market, but to me their youth academy is good enough. They've got a manager, Mauricio Pellegrino, which I think is going to do a good job instead of their old manager. And yeah, I think they're going to finish in 11th position. Even with the loss of Van Dijk, it may even be better for them because they can then get the money and replace him and with many better signings. Not better than Van Dijk, but they can. To me, they should spread the money around the team, not only focus on that one position. But it'll be hard to replace him. So they lost Jay Rodriguez. Yeah, they lost a lot of players, but none of them are crucial, except with the loss of Jay Rodriguez. The rest, I think, they're okay without them. So I'll just give you I'll give you a bit of time to look at the bottom half. Then I will start with the first half. So I'm back. So have one more look, and let's get to the first half, top half. So at 10th position, we're gonna pick the formation again. Wait a second. Okay, so with 10th position, finishing in the middle of the Prem, I think is gonna be Leicester City. I like the signing of Iborra. I like the signings of Iborra and Iheanacho. I don't think Man City should have lost him. I think they should have loaned him out maybe, but sold him. I don't think so. I think he's a promising youngster, and he deserves a big club. So, as I said, I like the signing of Iborra, and I love the signing of Iheanacho. I don't think Man City should have let him go, because I think in 2 years' time they're going to regret letting him go and have to pay back big money. Yes, it was for expensive price. It's an undisclosed price, or at least I still don't know it. But yeah, I like their signings, and they've sold their I think their second team keeper's Yeller to Stuttgart, but they haven't lost anyone. But if they lose Mahrez, I think it's going to be a total different story. They can invest the money, but if they sold him last year, he flopped this year. If they can sell him this year, they will miss out on a massive opportunity, because last year they could have sold him for so much more than he's now worth. But they didn't know he would flop. But with Kante going, it really affected them. And I think that is going to be good for them, to me. Last year, the sacking of Ranieri, which I think was wrong. But Shakespeare did a good job and proved himself there. And yeah, that's 10th position. 9th position is Bournemouth. Bournemouth exceeded our expectations last season in 9th position, and I think they can be in 9th position again. When they came up from the championship, most of us thought they'll go back down or just barely make it out, but they've surprised us a lot with 2 amazing seasons. I love the signing of Begovic. Ake from Chelsea, I don't think Chelsea should have let him go. I think he still had a lot in him, and that Chelsea loan system, they'll loan their players and just sell them on. I thought Ake would be the one that makes it in the squad, but he didn't. And he's gonna adapt quickly, because he was there last season on loan. Begovic, also from Chelsea, I think it's going to be a good upgrade to Boruk. An amazing keeper. I think he deserved a lot more plays. It's hard to get plays on him. I think Liverpool could have snatched him up to replace Mignolet, but I highly rate Mignolet. Most people hate him, or not hate. Most Liverpool fans want to replace him, but I think he's good enough. Yes, he does a lot of mistakes, but he's a good keeper. No, I don't think he's consistent enough though. And Defoe, if he gets the right support, he can score 10 plus goals in this season. But I'm not sure if he's still got it at this high of an age. But I still think it's good to have a try. So that's why I predict 9th for Bournemouth. So 8th position. I predict West Ham being a busy team in this transfer window, and I think they're gonna. And this is the Bilic is gonna be under pressure, because now West Ham has spent money. If he doesn't do good, he will probably be one of the first managers to get the sack this season. So yeah, they've signed Chicharito Hernandez, or Javier Hernandez, from Bayer Leverkusen. I think he is a great signing, especially he did good with the Real and did good with the Real Madrid. Surprisingly, Man United immediately sold him. I thought they would give him a chance, especially with that season. I don't think they really had a striker except Van Persie and Falcao, which weren't at their best. So I was surprised when they sold him to Bayer Leverkusen. But now he's joined West Ham, and I think he can prove himself. Joe Hart from Manchester City is an amazing signing. To me, I highly rate him, and I think Pep mistreated him because I think he's a great keeper. Yes, he flopped in the Euros, but like, come on, you look at the England squad; they all flopped in the Euros. Did Harry Kane not get his manager trust of the Euros? No, he didn't. So I think Pep just underrated him and mistreated him. Pablo Zabaleta. Pablo Zabaleta for a free from Manchester City. I think he was a free agent. So I think that's a good signing, but I'm not sure if he's gonna stay at his level. Talk about Manchester City, amazing transfer window this season. Not really any big loss, not void only from the only notable loss. Reece Oxford out on loan. I think that's good. He can get experience out there, and Ener Valencia maybe, Fletcher to me, but they haven't lost anyone that big. But the only thing they must avoid is losing Lanzini, because if Liverpool lose Coutinho, Lanzini is going to be one of their main people up the list. So yeah, I think 8 for West Ham. If they disappoint, I think their manager will get the sack, because they shouldn't. They've spent mad money this transfer window. So everyone predicted the 7th spot the same, and this season I'm not going to be any different. Everton, I don't think that top 6 place is closed, although I love their signings. So I think Rooney can get his career back on track. I'm not going to say he's going to be like the old Rooney, but he's going to be good to me. I love the signing of Pickford. Good keeper. They haven't had a great keeper since Tim Howard left, so a decent keeper. I think I highly rate their manager, which was I highly rate their manager, which that Dutch centre back. How did I forget his name? I don't know, but I highly rate their manager. David Klaassen is a bit of a gamble signing. 27 million is a lot of money. But I think they can do well with him. But losing Lukaku, to me, they can't get past 7. It's not that they lost Lukaku, it's that the top 6 place is closed for 6 other clubs. Michael Keane from Everton is an amazing signing. Michael Keane from Burnley is a great signing. And I think they can do good, but with them losing their main man, Lukaku, I think they'll need to adapt. I think Sigurdsson is on his way there too. I'm not sure if it's all confirmed right now, but talks have been serious and it's super near. I think this is hinting to a Barkley exit, and I think he should leave. His mentality is crap, and he isn't good enough to me. So I think Set is right for Everton. So now things get juicy. We're at the top 6. So just remember, this is my prediction. You can leave your predictions down below, but just remember, this is my opinion. So the 6th position. Okay, this is a tough one because the top 6 is predicting is so hard. I love also signings. I don't know, should I put them in 6th? 6th position, I'm gonna put Spurs. To me, Spurs, they can have the best season ever. They're not losing any of their players, but they're not doing anything in the transfer window. The only bit of action they've done in the transfer window was bad for them, because they've lost Kyle Walker and yet haven't replaced him. Which, yes, they still haven't made a single signing. They've just lost players, which I'm not saying they lost a crucial place, with the exception of Kyle Walker, which is a crucial player, but that's a very good amount of money they got him for. They sold him for. So I think they can do something with that money, but they're not doing it. Last season, most of their signings weren't so good, except for Nyama. I think Sissoko, they should sell him for a good price. And I'm not sure if Nkudu is even playing, so I think they should sell him, and Janssen too. Like, they've just signed players and wasted them last season, for the exception of Wanyama, who was a boss at the midfield last season. They haven't lost anyone crucial, but they need to make a signing. And to me, this top six, the club can go from 6th or win the league. Look, especially for Tottenham, is that club to me that can finish from 1st to 6th. You never know what you get. I even had them on my concept as 1st, but I just think about it a bit more. I don't think so. Playing home games at Wembley is the curse going to continue, because they hate playing at Wembley. I think they can finish from 1st, maybe, or 6th. They've been challenging for the league for the last 6 seasons. For the last 2 seasons, they've been near favourites. Not favourites, they've been 2nd or 3rd. So, I think it may be different for Tottenham, but I may regret this prediction, but I'm going for Tottenham at 6th. So, 5th. 5th is going to be all of you. I'm a fan of this club. It's Chelsea. To me, Chelsea can win the league again too. But we're heading in I'm a Chelsea fan, and this is coming from a Chelsea fan. We're heading in a direction where it's the same direction we went when, remember that season when we flopped. It could be very different. Will Morata break the number 9 curse? I don't know, he missed the pen in the Community Shield, but I don't think it's gonna be. He's gonna continue on with the trend, but I don't know. I see Chelsea are heading in the same direction as they headed when they flopped. I really like Conte as a manager, but to me, selling Diego Costa, yes, he loses he's aggressive on the pitch, and sometimes you need that type of passionate player. Yes, he sometimes is stupid, but I don't know, he's a loyal guy, and don't think Morata is good enough to replace him. Maybe I'm being wrong, because he boasted with the Real, but again, we think about it, Morata played. Yes, he didn't play much, but when he played, he didn't play against the biggest club, the only club that he played against, Las Palmas. He only was a substitute playing against 3 clubs. He didn't play against big clubs, so that's why I think he scored much goals. I can be wrong. He can be a great replacement for Diego Costa, but I just think Diego Costa is irreplaceable, and he will leave the void that it's gonna be hard to replace. And I think Conte, yes, it may be maybe we needed to move on. Willy Caballero is gonna be a bench warmer. Rudiger, a good centre-back signing. If we're going to stay playing 3 at the back, he can be good when rotating, because I think Cahill is too old and it's a good replacement for the future. Bakayoko, loving that signing, maybe because we sold Matic. The selling of Matic, I don't regret as much as Diego Costa, but I still don't think he should have sold him, because I think several years ago we sold Matic and then bought him back for I think more 10% more. No, I'm not sure of the price, but we bought him back for more, I think. And we regretted it, so why sell him again? Bakayoko, but to me, is a great replacement. While the loan deals, every season, we've loaned about everyone. These are just some names: Loftus-Cheek, Cholowa, Van Ginkel, who I've never seen put on a Chelsea shirt, Zuma, Hector, Blackman, Miazga, Nathan Ake. Nathan Ake we lost him, and I don't think we should have done that. Same for Solanke. He's the best young player, and we're still selling him. That's just stupid to me. And Belovic, yeah, I think he had the right to go. Atsu also out, and Kajaro. If they got the right amount of money, I would be happy with them going. But I think Kajaro can do good if they played him. But they just down the players and then sell them. Abraham, to me, if we keep him and we don't do the same stupid mistake, I think he's gonna be awesome. But if we sell him after the loan finishes, I think that we're gonna regret that decision. Okay, top 4 now. Well, last year I predicted differently than everyone. Everyone was like Man City or Man United would win the league. And I predicted Chelsea, which most people were like, no, because they had that floppy season. But I knew we would win the league. This season I'm predicting them 5th. Should I go with different prediction than everyone in the name of Man City, or should I not? We're gonna find out. So in 4th position, I'm gonna go Arsenal, because that's where they fit. So, to me, Arsenal, if they sign Lemar or Mahrez, I think they have a sick attack next season. Imagine Lacazette up top with Ozil. If they don't lose Sanchez, I don't think he's going to go, surprisingly, but I think he's going to go next year on the free, probably. If they win something, he may stay. He may stay. And So as I said, if they sign Lemar or Mahrez, that attack's gonna be sick. Imagine Ozil and Sanchez and Lemar or Mahrez. Even Walcott, or I don't think they should. If they sell Chamberlain for the right price, it can boost their chances of getting Lemar or Mahrez. Imagine that. That would be sick for me. For me, the only thing they have left, if they sign Mahrez and Lemar, that they brought in a good left back in the name of Kolasinac. The centre backs to me are good. I think they have to replace Koscielny in the future, but for now I think they can keep him with Mustafi and the right back Bellerin. But the problem comes here. The CDMs, I highly rate Xhaka and Ramsey, but Ramsey is mostly injured. Wilshere is probably gonna get loaned out or sold, and Xhaka is good, but he needs someone with him, and I don't think Ramsey is the guy. They may play with another formation, but that's how I see them fitting all their good players. And I know 3-4-3 worked out for them, but I don't know. If they want to fit they may have to drop Koscielny or Kolasinac at left mid if they want to play with that. It might be good, the 3-4-3 for them, but I don't know. Their signings have been. This is the first season Wenger's, not the first, but one of the only seasons Wenger splashed the cash. But if he signs Lemar and a decent CDM, I think they'll be set for a great, amazing season. For me, Arsenal is a team that can finish from 6th to 4th to 3rd, even 2nd or 1st, but I'm putting them in 4th because that's where they belong. So, after Arsenal in 3rd position, I'm predicting Manchester City. Most of you guys will be mad because most people predicted Manchester City to win the league, which I think is a very high chance they can win the league. But like last season, most people predicted them to win the league, but they didn't. Their signings have been amazing. It's gonna be hard to choose who plays the next game. That's how much depth, especially in that attack. But in their defense, yes, they've signed loads of wing backs in the name of Walker, Danilo, and Mendy. But the centre-back position needs strengthening. Otamendi and Stones and Company. Company is mostly injured. Otamendi aren't good enough, and Stones is a bit of a flop, but I think he still has a good future. But the goalkeeping, I think Edison or Bravo, they should both give them a chance and see. I think they should give Bravo a chance. Didn't really lose anyone. I think Nolito, that wasn't really a big loss. But I think Pep signed him. At the beginning he was playing him and he was amazing. But he suddenly dropped him and he didn't do anything anymore. They've also sold loads of wing backs in the name of Kolarov. They're getting rid of their deadwood in Kolarov, Fernando, Joe Hart on loan. I don't think he's deadwood, but I don't see him fitting in. Caballero, Jesus Navas to me is... I don't think they should have sold him, because I highly rate Jesus Navas, but they're just too much midfielders. Clichy, Zabaleta, Saina, and yes, the signings are good, but I don't really think they should have sold Jesus Navas. Maybe, I'm not sure about that. In the Nacho, to me, but is the biggest loss. That's just stupid. At least loaned him out, but they straight up sold him. That's like selling a youngster that may be worth hundreds of millions in the future. Bernardo Silva, I don't know where. I may make an entire video dedicated into what I think the best City lineup is. I mean, it's not going to be as long as this one. I will probably do the best City lineup, best Bayern lineup, best Man U lineup, like a teams with really loads of depth. But I'm planning that for later, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. So, as I know, I'm getting loads of hate for this prediction, but remember, it's just my opinion. In second place, it's Liverpool, which leaves first place to Man United. Man United, disappointing season last season. But I think after I watched them play against Real Madrid, I think they can do amazing. They have done bad last season. Yes, it is hard. Man U may not do good like last season, but I think with the amount of signings, their squad is just amazing. I'm not saying Manchester City isn't, but I don't know. I think Pep is not a Premier League manager to me. Yeah, he may win the league, but I'm not sure if it's this season where he's gonna win it. So, Liverpool, my prediction would probably change if they lost Coutinho. But for now, I don't think they will. They may lose him, but with the amount of money they will get, I think they're okay with losing Coutinho. Yes, and Man United at the first position. I think their team is sick, look. I think their team is sick with the amount of transfers. It's just amazing. Liverpool have done some... Let me not underestimate Liverpool. They have done amazing business in this transfer window. I think Mohamed Salah. They may win the league, but I don't see it happening. Liverpool with some amazing signings. Like... let me just check. Yeah, they've signed Salah, and I think he's gonna hit the ground running. He has already hit the ground running. I think he's gonna be amazing. Solanke, amazing youngster. Robertson, I think yes, it's better than spending loads of cash on a proven youngster. I think they should have got Hector, but Robertson, they may do the job. Maybe Lucas Leiva to Lazio, I think is a big loss, but he's getting older, and yeah, I'm not sure if he can maintain the high level and standards. So yeah, if they lose Coutinho, I think they can replace him. Maybe Lanzini. I'm not saying small players, but they're not big names. They trust them, and Mane, I thought why did they sign him for that much? But he hit the ground running. Same I think for Salah. He's gonna be so good. And I think Liverpool should continue like that, because spending stupid money sometimes doesn't result in winning trophies. Like, take for example German clubs. Do German clubs spend stupid amount of money like Premier League clubs? No, they don't. They still do better in the Champions League, in the Europa League. Well, Prem clubs do crap in those. So yeah, look, this is a fact that the record transfer of the Bundesliga was to Bayern for about 40 million. That would be like a regular small club transfer in the Prem. The Sigurdsson's going for 50 million. So Prem prices are so much. But I still think Man United, with their transfer, they're going to win the league. Amazing signings. They have Matic, Lukaku. I'm not sure if he is going to do it, because he tends to do bad against big clubs. But they can. Lindelof, a great defender. I think they can line up like that and go there. I think they need to play like the three midfielders: Matic, Pogba, and Herrera. That will give Pogba so much more freedom, because Matic is doing the defensive work, Herrera is doing Herrera is intercepting, playing aggressively. It will give Pogba more freedom, which I think he's going to do a lot better with that. So yeah, these are my Premier League predictions. Be sure to leave a like, because this took me a really long time, and comment down your predictions, or comment down your predictions in the comments below. If you have a video of your predictions, tell me to check it out, because I will. Yeah, now we're gonna predict the other leagues, not like that. We're just gonna predict them quickly. Not all of the positions, just first maybe, yeah. So for the La Liga, I think it's going to be Real Madrid doing it again. Barcelona have very big problems. Atletico may come out as a shock, but I don't see them like that. Real Madrid looks like the most dominant club, and they may even win the Champions League this season. Bundesliga, I see Bayern winning it again. Although Dortmund are a great side, I don't think they can do it yet. In Serie A, it's a hard league to predict, because we have Napoli and Milan and Roma on the rise. Napoli with the amazing last season, especially in Europe, while they just missed out on the second position in the last final match day, which shows Roma is still one of the best clubs in Italian football. Plus Milan's new signing. I think Juve may have a lot of competition, may even not win it. But I think Juve are they're going to win it for another season. And for the Liga, I think it's going to be PSG with the signing of Neymar, and Monaco are losing most of their players, so I think it's going to be PSG for that. And last, the Europa League, I think it's going to be Europa League is hard to predict. I don't know. Really, maybe maybe Arsenal. I'm not sure about that. Okay, Europa League now predictions, and for the Champions League, I know you're mostly gonna No, I'm not sure actually. They have a really big chance, but I'm going with my heart. I think Bayern are gonna win it, but Champions League, they can disappoint us for another season. I'm prepared for that, but I think Ancelotti has to do it this season, at least win the double. Last season was not a disaster, but a bit of a disappointment. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you all later. Bye!